There are all these puzzle pieces that make up this concrete image, this concrete reality. Why now? I mean, what has happened? What does the Pentagon want to do with the communication? It has been putting out about the nature of the objects. Is it deflecting? Is it communicating? Basically, you believe it or you don't. What it is preparing, that is, what kind of mesh is it preparing to bathe the fishes? Obviously, such a radical change of front from absolute denial, they say all nonsense, they don't exist. Suddenly, they are releasing footage and photos. Suddenly, the military are speaking out. Suddenly, former presidents are speaking out. So it is a momentous change. It's never happened before. And so obviously, these people have something on their minds. My opinion of most researchers is that the extraterrestrial reality is now so widespread and the sightings have increased so much, as well as the amount of film photographic material that exists, that they have realized that the situation is getting out of hand. That is, that humanity may finally become aware in large numbers that this reality exists, and that the power has in fact been lying to us all along. That is, has been hiding an extraordinary truth. So in my opinion and in the opinion of the researchers, I repeat, they have started to bring this out because they want to take hold of this reality and manipulated it to their advantage. To their advantage means to our disadvantage. In fact, from the very first article that appeared in 2017, this reality is presented under the aegis of threat. It is, they are here, but they are a threat. So they are bad, dangerous, ugly, they eat children, and we have to defend ourselves. They are the communists of the past. They are the communists from outer space. And this, Daniela, hasn't changed. So from 2017 to the present day, more or less 6 years have passed, and the situation has remained the same. That is, when they talk about reality, and a lot of very important things have happened. For example, on 27 December 2021, an American federal law signed by Biden came out, which regulates everything that concerns the recovery of UFOs, the management of technology, who has to cooperate with whom. Even military institutes like the Pentagon have to cooperate and collaborate with civilian institutes. Even a specially created office has to report to the American Congress, and therefore to American politics through public hearings. And these public hearings have already taken place. So it's extraordinary, this way of dealing with this situation that's going on. But I repeat, they finally admitted it. But they are carrying it through, I repeat, the aegis of the threat, that they are actually taking over something that Reagan have already said in the 1980s at the ONU, when he said basically, how nice if there was an alien threat, so maybe we'd united the governments of the world. But the union under the threat means union under military profile, and therefore a possible state of war against the extraterrestrial threat. That was what these characters have in mind. Incidentally, in Mexico, I met the scientist 𝘧𝘰𝘭𝘭𝘰𝘸𝑚, who was the last collaborator of Wernher von Braun, who was the head of the American Apollo project, the one that sent astronauts to the moon. But at that time that Rosin was working with von Braun, this was in the 1970s, von Braun was dying because he was seriously ill. And in an intimate conversation he had with 𝘧𝘭𝘭𝘰𝘨, he said that the last attempt to dominate humanity would be the alien threat. So we all believe that they are implementing this old project, as all the others have not done as well as the rogue states, ISIS, and everything else that have come up with over the years. So now they are a threat. What happens then? It happens that in June last year, an article appears on the website The Brief, which is practically a bombshell. It comes out on the 5th of June 2023. This article is a bombshell because the ex-military man, also the secret agent David Grush, actually reveals that the US government has recovered extraterrestrial spacecraft, extraterrestrial bodies, and that they are hiding everything illegally, even from the US Congress, from politics. It is also revealed that these recovered spaceships are being studied, that is, they are being given to Pentagon contractors, such as Lockheed Martin, such as General Dynamics, and others who are actually studying them. They are the main contractors of the American military-industrial complex, and they practically study this means in order to retro-engineer them, that is to say, to understand extraterrestrial or alien technologies, if anybody likes this term better, to replicate them and to use them, of course, first of all in the military sphere and later also in the commercial sphere. And so, in fact, there is a very unfair competition between the side that secretly manages all this information and both the American government and the public, let's say the civilian public.